Wow. What's up, guys? How's it going? How's your week been? Mine's been amazing. How was yours, Angel New York girl?
Good.
Wow, you're being quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, a while ago, for those of you that joined in, I got home, what, 45 minutes ago? And, I went to go pick up a pizza from Pizza Hut. I haven't had Pizza Hut in a while. So I felt like some Pizza Hut, and of course, you know, during this time, I'm gonna give y'all a little truth right now. I'm Catholic. I raise my kids Catholic. Try to raise my kids Catholic. I raised my oldest one pretty much Catholic. She's already been confirmed, believes in God. But the thing is that what I want to say is, like, during this time, we can't eat meat on Fridays. Fridays we can't eat meat. We're supposed to also give up something to feel closer to God. And hey, did you give up anything this year?
No.
I mean, do you mind me asking? No? I feel bad because I didn't. But I kind of think what I'm going to do this year, because I really haven't done it yet, but I think starting tomorrow I'm going to read a quote every day, you know, to read something. But anyway, I mean, that's being as Catholics, that's what we practice. I mean, if you don't believe in God, it's okay, but, you know, we can't judge you either, but, you know. But we can tell you about the Word of God. But speaking of God, getting into my next subject, check out my two favorite people of all time. Check out the squash. Check out Sasquatch games. Man, they hit you up with things about God and different things every Wednesday. They have weekly Wednesday wisdoms. They have they're always very orientated, like I am with y'all, and they love saying hello, and they love, you know, just showing different things to everybody. And they're at 200 subs here on they're on 200 subs on YouTube. They're going to a different platform. I mean, I know they're not on this platform, but I know I shouldn't be talking about them being on Twitch, but my thing is, if you like somebody specific, you know, get them out there, you know, help them out. But they're also part of my clan, so at the bottom of my page, if you're there, I have a tab for Helsing Organization, which has nothing to do with God, which is way far from it. But he's T-Stod is one of our clanmates, so I just want to give him credit where credit is due, and his wife Squashly, man, they've been killing it. So I want to say kudos to you guys. But before we get started, the reason why I called it Chris Tryin for sure, or technically 4.5, is because I really didn't beat this particular part last week. So we're trying to get the 4 masks to get into the house area, into the garden area, so we can actually get past certain points. So we're trying to collect the masks currently right now. And I'm sorry if you see my screen go in and out. It's nothing I can do about it. I have my account linked to my RE.net, so you're probably going to see it go here in just a few moments to it. And my daughter's Angel New York girl over here beside me, she's watching some YouTube videos on different things. She was watching a while ago the Disney princesses as Jedis, or as any kind of Star Wars character. So and then she saw another one, and now she's seeing Pokemon as humans. Yeah, I feel like I've lost brain cells myself, so I'm trying not to. I'm joking with her. She loves me. That's what matters. I think she gave me a sometimes look. I could be wrong. Okay, she really didn't. I was just messing with y'all. Anyway, so we're gonna go find the 4 masks. As you know, I have, what, 2? I have 2. I have 1 currently, so I gotta go get the other 3. 1 I have to go get from He Looks Weird. Now she's currently looking at a Pikachu picture. That makes sense. And the Pikachu looked like a buff guy with some kind of weird electricity off of his hair, and I didn't think it fit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He looks like a dork. I wish I could, you know, pretty soon I'm hoping to get a camera actually by next month. I know I had it planned to get it this week. Let's talk about my dilemma right now. So, as you know, tomorrow I'm gonna stream some Secret of the Mana, so we're just gonna step away from this for a day. So I forgot to set up my whole schedule completely the way it's supposed to. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about, because my daughter keeps going on a tangent and looking at all these Pokemon human pictures. But anyway, the point is that tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Secret of Mana. I had plans to try to do it with clanmates. However, I was trying to do it with two Pacific ones. They couldn't do it, so we couldn't do that. So instead of me doing it with my clanmates, New York Angel Girl will be with me. We're going to get her a headset tomorrow, a cheap one, so she can at least talk on my stream with us, so we can play this, because the problem is with the game, you can't play it online, so you can't play it with anybody else, so you have to play it locally, co-op, and I have to wait till I get to a certain point to where you can jump in, jump out any point in time. So before we play that tomorrow, I just want to jump in and say one more thing. I'm not looking at your pictures anymore. I'm trying to explain this, or I'm going to go off in a direction people aren't going to understand. I'm sorry. She's really liking those pictures, by the way. Just to let y'all know. What are you looking at? What's the actual thing of it? What's it called? Top 25 Pokemon Human Version. Yeah. Has nothing to do with Resident Evil. Anyway. So tomorrow we'll be playing with you. We'll show you a walkthrough on it, and I really have never played that game. I always wanted to get into it. The reason why I never did was because you know, when you're younger and you have a Super Nintendo and you don't have a job, you're limited on what you can play. So since you're limited on what you can play and what your parents can buy you, you have to debate what's more important to you as a gamer. So for any of you that are kids ever watching my stream, trust me, it happened to me a long time ago. I had a Super Nintendo. I didn't have very many games for that Super Nintendo, but when I had those games for that Super Nintendo, I replayed the heck out of them, and there was a thing called back in the day, like you do now with GameFly, called rentals, where you could go to your local video store. I don't know if a lot of you still have that anymore, or like, you know, if you go to Redbox, Redbox, or if you go through GameFly to get your games to play. You know, it's kind of like the same basic idea, except you're not going somewhere online to do it. You have to go somewhere locally, go look at the game, go rent it. I know a few of you probably got to do that at one point in time, because Hastings leave 2 years ago? Hastings left about 2 years ago, so some of you probably did that. So, you know where I'm coming from. But the thing I want to get to is the fact that you don't what am I trying to say? You don't, if you didn't have GameFly as an option, so when you got the games that you really wanted to buy, that's all you could play over and over. And when you could play what you wanted to over and over, that's pretty much it. So what I got when I was younger, instead of Secret of Mana, because two games specifically came out at the same time that I really wanted, and it was either what you currently know now as Final Fantasy VI, back then it was known as Final Fantasy III, or Secret of Mana. So I had a debate. Well, I never really had any friends over very much. I always played single player games, just like I'm doing right now. So yeah, playing Final Fantasy was like a thing to me, so I kept playing the heck out of that game like no tomorrow. I think I beat that game like 4 or 5 times when I had it. So back to my thing. So I'm gonna talk over this. So the thing is that I never played Secret of Mana back in the day. I rented it, and when I rented it, I never deleted the data that was on it, because, you know, with carts back then, it replaced everything. So like if any of you that have like a 3DS, if you own the cart, it keeps your data on the cart instead of, you know, putting it onto a memory card. Like if you have a Switch, or if like you have like the PlayStation 4, it doesn't keep it in your memory. So it keeps it in a separate file. You cannot drink that, sorry. Anyway, so getting back to my point at hand is so the game was still local co-op, just like it is now. So it was way ahead of its time, and a lot of people liked it because, you know, if they had friends over, you had a multi-tap. You only had 2 ports to play the controllers on that system. You know, for any of you that probably have the what do you call it, the little compact Super Nintendo special edition that came out a few months back. So for any of you that probably played that, there's only 2 controller ports. You had to use a multi-tap on the second player. You could have up to 3 people playing. My friend had Secret of Mana. He had the multi-tap. We never got together to actually play it though, which was the sad part. We always wanted to, but we all never had time. And there was a friend of mine in the game. I'm going to call him Draho. And then of course you had a friend of mine who plays mostly on Xbox, Zivius. We would try to get together and it just never worked out. But yeah, but I'm going to be playing that tomorrow. Me and my daughter are going to try it out. I've never played it, so I don't know what we're getting into. So I hope you come check that out tomorrow. So we're going to try to get through this. We can try to at least get the death masks. I hope to actually get in this game to the... oh, crap. I hope to actually get to Plant 42, or at least halfway through the house tonight, since I know what I'm doing now. Since I finally remembered, oh, I gotta go this way. Oh, hey, guy, what's up? Later, bruh. I gotta get some serum. I see some serum in my future. How about you? Now she's looking at pictures of My Little Pony as humans. I'm debating at some point in time where I've lost my child. And I don't know where it was. Now she's cracking up at me. Let's grab the serum. Let's go! Okay, so we gotta take the serum back to Richard and Rebecca. You know, it makes no sense. I come all the way over here, and then by the time I actually go this way, I come back in that damn room, and then I have to run all the way across the map again, like running back and forth. It's like my chore in this game. Dude, stay away from me. Yeah, I can run by you now. Later. I always like doing that to him just because of the fact it makes it easier for you to run past the zombies. You like just juke around for them for a while, and they reach for you. If you get missed, then you can just run right past them, which is a great tactic, especially if you're trying to run speed runs. But if you get really good at it, I know I got really good at Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3 was my jam, like back in the day. I played one when it first came out for the PSX, the PS1. I played it for it, but I didn't play it as much as I played it when 2 and 3 came out. So 2 and 3 are my favorites. I know a while back I wanted to do a vlog, and I know I never talked about this, but hey guys, how's it going? Sorry, I know y'all came in, but I didn't tell y'all hello. But when I wanted to do my vlog, I was hoping to talk about my ideas for when they were going to do the Resident Evil 2 remake. So hopefully I can still do that again. Hopefully that'll happen. But my idea for Resident Evil 2, if it ever did happen, if they ever got to make it, since they have like this whole thing, any of you have probably seen the whole 4chan picture. My big thing about it, I think the biggest thing I like about it, if they're going to charge like a big fee for us to get a remake for RE2, and it's going to be over the shoulder, I'm hoping it is. I mean, even if it isn't, I won't care. I'll still play the hell out of it.
It's okay.
But my point is, if they do RE2 and they remake it, I'm hoping later down the line when they do a DLC, they do Resident Evil 3 added into the game like as a DLC. Because that would make my day. Because it finally combines all the elements of Part 2 together and they intertwine. Since they've done, they've remade RE2 already, technically in a way when they did,
Rebecca, you okay with the gun?
we're not talking about that yet. So when they do the Resident Evil 2 remake, I'm hoping like if they make that a DLC to it, they'll finally show the canon reasons as to who actually saves Jill at the end of it, because they've done it in Umbrella Chronicles, and when they redid it, I was just so I was kind of annoyed at that one because of the fact when you saw that one, the problem to me was that
This room is equipped with all
what am I trying to get at? So at the end of Umbrella Chronicles, correct me if I'm wrong, you fight him on a roof. And when you don't fight him on a roof. Oh yeah, you do. You go through the cop place, and I remember correctly, if you go through RPD, you fight him on the roof, and you never go anywhere near the town hall at all. And it's like it skips it, and you're like, wait, where's the town hall? Because that was like the big dead giveaway, because Jill gets a virus. and you have to use Carlos Oliveros to go actually go get her. Yo, what's up, Spence? What's up, man? But yeah, the thing is that I hated about it is that when that happens, like, you miss that whole section to where Carlos has to go get the actual cure for Jill, and you're like, what, where did this go? And it's like nowhere in Umbrella Chronicles. So I kind of hope Capcom does that justice, and they do that if they do make that remake, and if they decide to do a DLC. I probably just gave Capcom a whole cash idea and just tried how to make more money out of Resident Evil 2 just by that alone. I think they'd just go perfectly great. Oh, I'm sorry, Spence. I was going on a rant, bro, but how you been, man? What you been doing, buddy? No, I want to play that game, but me being broke as hell. Okay, so let's get to my whole broke as hell speech real quick. Go ahead and pull that awesome little thing out you saw a while ago. I wish I could show a camera of this, but I can't. So today I finally decided to go buy Bayonetta 2 for my Switch. Do I have a Switch? You can answer.
No.
So, there you go. I'm doing like back in the old days. I bought a Dreamcast when, going back to Resident Evil. This is where it all goes back to. Anyway, so I bought back in the day when Dreamcast was like a big thing. I went to go buy Code Veronica. Code Veronica at the time was like $50, and I wanted that game. And I was like, well, I want to play my Resident Evil. I got to continue the story. So, since I have to continue the story, let's go buy that game. So 3 months later, I go buy my Dreamcast. So that's how long it took me. Good job, me. Yeah. So that's a thing. So no, but I want to play Monster Hunter World, Spence, and I have not done it yet, man. So probably eventually soon, hopefully I can buy it. If not buy it, at least rent it. I know I want to play the hell out of it. It looks so dope, dude. I always wanted to pick it up for the 3DS, and I still have not even done that yet. Just to let a few of y'all know, Spence loves Pokemon. Bro, you still playing that Pokemon like a mad mug? I know I finally started getting back into it because I'm finally finishing Y after 3 years. Finally. It's sad. No? Oh, I thought you'd be on Sun or Moon by now, bro. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that last time. Spence was going to try to hook me up what I was going to try to do, but I never had the money for it. So hopefully later I will. Spence was going to be the guy that's going to help me get my... I played Moon. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Spence was going to be my computer hookup technically in a way, because I was going to... I was going to try to fix my computer so I could just stream live from my computer instead of, you know, just for the console, so that I could get everything switched around that way. And then, if I remember correctly, I'm broke, dude. Like, I can't get it done. I want to before I leave for Florida, but I think it may not happen now. I want it to happen, but money, timing, everything else, and the fact that I want to buy a Switch now since I bought Bayonetta. And yeah, that's a thing. I feel like I'm going in reverse because the computer should be my priority instead of me going to go buy a Switch. But I was like, no, I want to play Bayonetta. I never finished 2, and of course I've played 1 like mad crazy when I had it on PS3. So yeah, replaying it for me seems to be my thing. I know what I want to do though. Now that I'm, you know, talking to you about Pokemon, bro. I've heard it's dope, dude. I really want to I think I'm gonna wait a while until finally I move once I have better internet connection, since I really can't damn it, I went to the wrong place. Since I don't have a great internet connection where I'm at. Because I know you can raid in that game, right? From what I know, you can raid with other people to go get the monsters. And if that seems to be the issue, my latency's freaking horrible, dude. Like, I can't, because I'm running off of the fun times of satellite internet is amazing to me. Now I know what McDonald's feels everywhere when they're out in the middle of nowhere and can't do shit. So, yeah, that's a thing. So I'm off. Yeah, just for any of you that know, don't know, I'm actually running off of HughesNet. It's not bad. It's not terrible. But it gets me from point A to point B. And you know what I can watch now? I can watch Netflix. That's all I care about. I'm able to get my whole Marvel setup done. And that's good enough for me. The only bad problem to it, I can't watch my Hulu to watch Hulu for the life of me at all. I can watch it on my phone. My PlayStation hates me apparently when I try to run that app. I don't know what it is. Tried everything under the moon. I've tried deleting stuff, putting certain things, and nope, just hates me. Just our thing, huh, honey? We tried to watch an anime before I had to go streaming, and it just didn't work. So, to let you know, my personal Coke for tonight is some Coke and Kraken. It's an alcoholic drink which I suggest you do not start until you're 21. You've got 3 years. You'll be fine. I would probably take Bayonetta back, bro, but since I'm limited on what I can do to play for now currently, and since I really want to fix my computer eventually, I feel like I have to get a Switch to do what I wanted with my channel, and I'm thinking by just to let some of y'all know that are probably in the channel, or you know, if you head by on my channel, what I'm gonna do here on Twitch pretty soon, I'm gonna have a premiere to show the trailer I actually have on YouTube and explain a little bit better on my Twitch channel, since now Twitch has become like a better, I think personally, in my opinion, it's become a better place for what used to be YouTube to check out stuff. So my plan is for my channel to get more viewers on Twitch, and in order to explain that trailer a little bit more, I'm probably going to do it by late April. I'm going to premiere it on here and say what I mean by it, so that way, you know, y'all get a better understanding of what I want to do with the channel to show just to get a better understanding of it, because I know a lot of people probably watched my trailer on YouTube and was like, what kind of weird random craziness crap is this? Okay, my daughter didn't think so. My kids thought it was hilarious because up in Florida, my kids keep watching it to keep showing it to their friends where they're at. They're a little bit proud of Dad doing some wacky stuff, and I've inspired my wife to actually make a trailer on her YouTube channel. So I feel a little bit inspired myself. Huh?
What show?
My trailer. Remember that trailer we did when we were shooting it here? Remember the hey, watch out, ready or not, here I come. Yeah. Well, yeah, that thing. So, your brother and sister like it. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool, man. Like that, my kids are like promoting Dad, even though, you know, Dad's miles away, and pretty soon, like in 3 months, I'll be in Florida, and they're like, "Hey, Dad made a video." Dang it, we just died. Oh crap. Well, that was a good move. Yeah. Can't carry any more items. That's a pretty smart, valid plan there. Yeah, let's do this real quick. This will help. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad you think it's dope. I was pretty excited when my son told me, he's all like, my friend thinks that you're funny, and he really likes your channel now, so he's going to start watching it more because you're like a dork when you're walking away from the tree. So, to know my son can call me a dork and still think I'm cool at the same time makes me feel a little special.
No, it's so hilarious.
That's one way of putting it. I talked to my son a few days ago, and the one thing he's looking forward to was I know there's been I know there wasn't a lot of my old streams I never uploaded to YouTube, and it took me forever to figure out how to do it, which is just called being in front of the computer and looking at the screen in certain sections and figuring out this can be uploaded somewhere else. To Till I figured, oh, I can push buttons here and it'll work. Well, the point of the matter is that my son's all excited because in 3 months time, let's put it that way, it's not really 3 months. Technically, in my eyes, it's... Damn, it really is 3 months, ain't it? Because it's February, March, April. God, it is 3 months if you think about it. Because today's the 16th. 2 more days you'd be graduating in 3 months. Time flies. Anyway, back to what I was saying. My son, he's like a little... Oh, God, he's worse than me. He'll run town for hours worse than I can, probably. My point is that he'll... he's all excited he gets to be back to be my co-host because he's all jealous of his sister over here. You know, because they're like 700 miles away. And he's just like, so, when do I get to co-host with you again?
No. No.
So my daughter wants me to go with her to college, apparently, and she wants to stay my co-host. Sorry, Nate, I love you. Guess Dad's going back to college. I think your brother would kill me.
No.
No. It's a possibility. But anyway. But yeah, man, I'm glad you think it's super dope. But yeah, I want to eventually, because the whole point is that, dude, have you gotten back into Destiny 2? I don't know if you have or not, because I know I haven't seen you on there in such a long time. And I've been wanting to play some D2 with you real bad, or some Destiny 1. And I need to get back on that shit like no tomorrow. I really miss that game. I really honestly do. I can't even get my music sheet. You know how stupid this is? I've got to walk around just to waste bullets. This is horrible. Let's go kill a zombie. Just to get music sheets so we can go all the way back and then... Hey, you kind of sounded like the zombies in here. That was pretty good. I love D2, bro. I don't know about you, but... Hey! One shot kill. Good job. Man, I kind of want to make that a clip on there now. That was pretty good. Like, I just walk up behind him and I'm like, whoop, bam. It did. I will admit, yeah, it did. But I think I was part of that drop flies just because of the fact I couldn't get on. And right now it's Valentine's Day. Crimson Days is going on. So you and your loved one can go kill people together. Because killing in pairs means sharing. And sharing is caring. Just to let you know, Spence. I want to spread some love to people by shooting them in the dome. Just like I did with those zombies. I'm waiting for that second expansion, dude. It has been announced. Okay, so for those of you first on my channel that have ever been here, a friend of mine supposedly saw an actual poster that's in our clan, and it's official. The next actual chapter in Destiny 2 is the Taken Queen. Yep, you heard it here first. If it happens, I feel pretty proud of myself because I actually announced it. If you're new here and it's wrong, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that's really what it is, and I hope, you know, that's really not a fake poster because someone actually saw it and they're like, yeah, that's a thing. We're doing that thing. Because if that really happens and it's really the Taken Queen and we're actually killing Oryx's sister, I'll be like a fucking kid at Christmas just being excited about actually killing that crazy Taken. Because playing the Taken again will be fun, and I hope it's as huge as the last ship we were on. Okay, that's enough for my rant. That's good. I think my daughter's like, I'm done with Dad now.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh no. Well, just as a weird side note, my daughter for Christmas got it was for Valentine's Day. Yeah. My family likes doing this thing where all the girls get together. They always exchange names, just like in Christmas. Like, we all exchange names, except the girls all get together and exchange names, and they get pajamas or blouses and fun stuff, or, you know, stuff that they like. Well, my daughter got the most awesome CD the other day For those of you that do not like pop music, let me tell you what she got. She got Megan Trainor. She's been asking for this album for, 5 years now? Probably more than that. And she finally got the first album. Is Dad annoyed a little bit?
No.
A smidge.
No.
But only in a smidge because there's one song on there I just cannot stand. And it's just one song. No, that one doesn't get on my nerves. It's no, that one doesn't get on my nerves. It's the one where she's talking about their future husband. That one gets on my nerves. Oh, Gods of Mars. Oh hell, that'll make my day. Oh, either way, I don't care. That'll make my day. Well, they're probably gonna plan the Taken Queen to actually be a second one. So I bet you more than likely they're probably gonna end up doing that as like a future DLC. Oh, so we're going back to Mars.